Hey guys, don't mind the total disaster. I am extremely tired. And I have this crazy lazy eye going on, probably because I'm extremely tired, but it is what it is and we'll get through it, right? So I wanted to say welcome back, and I'm super excited to be back. I know it's been a minute since I uploaded a video last. My grandfather did end up passing away, so we had a lot going on with his funeral services and people in from out of town. So I do apologize for not being here, but I promise there was a good reason for it. But I'm back. I'm happy to be back, and I'm excited to bring you today's video, which is a plan with me for the month of February, and it is also a collaboration with a few other moms here on YouTube, and I will link the playlist in the description box below. You're definitely going to want to check them out. There are some really good different types of styles. There's bullet journaling, different types of like planners, and all of that fun stuff. So be sure to check out their videos and give them some love as well. And without further ado, I am going to let you watch the video, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.
Hey guys, so as you can see, I map everything out in pencil first. This makes it easier on me because I can change anything that I think needs changed, and I erase a lot because I like things to be neat and I like things to be centered, and I make sure they look the way that I want them to before I go over them in ink that I cannot erase. As you can see here, I am creating a small monthly calendar at the bottom of the page. I do this to refer back to it anytime. It helps a lot while I'm creating my weekly spreads. That way I can look back and see what day of the week the 10th falls on, and I make sure that I'm getting all of those dates correct. From here, I finish up the page and I go back in with my eraser and I erase any of the pencil marks that were left behind after the outlining. And then I go back in and I color everything in that I want colored in, and I use markers or colored pencils depending on what it is I am shading or coloring at the moment. And voila, cover page for February. Here we have my mood tracker and a quote for the month. I decided to do a bigger heart that was broken down into smaller sections that look like puzzle pieces, and smaller hearts outside of the bigger heart. The way this works is the puzzle pieces are each going to be numbered for a day of the month. Now, I only had 21 sections and only numbered 20 on accident, so I have a free space that I will fill in with whatever color I think fits there whenever I decide to fill it in. But the hearts outside are numbered up to 28, so there is a section to color in for each day of the month. So here I am outlining the smaller hearts outside of the bigger heart. As you can see, I added some new ones and did not outline some of the other ones because whenever I was doing the bigger heart, I broke some of the bigger sections inside down so that I could have more in the heart and less smaller hearts outside of the bigger heart. I also added a key which will have 6 different moods for the month that will each be shaded with a different color so that you can see what mood you are for that day. I have happy, sad, tired, busy, loved, and angry. And this is what the mood tracker looks like finished. So now we are doing the quote, and I absolutely love this quote. I found it on Pinterest and decided that I had to add it to my bullet journal. It actually looked very, very similar to what I have drawn here. Obviously, that's where I got the inspiration from, and I loved how it looked, and I do just love the meaning of love yourself first, because it's very hard to love others and be happy loving others if you don't love yourself first. I absolutely love how this page turned out. I think it is so cute. Next, we have my weekly spread. On one page, we have Monday through Sunday. That will be where I can write down any appointments or anything that I think may be important on those days. And then in the bottom corner, I have a thought section, which is where I will place any thoughts that I think need written down that I have throughout the week. So on the next page, I have a menu section, which I believe is my absolute favorite thing now, and I'm so glad I added it to February's spread. So for the menu section, I have it broken down Monday through Sunday, and each day I will write down what we are having for dinner that night. I'm really hoping this will help me out because I am terrible at meal planning and always struggle to figure out what I'm going to do for dinner that night. So hopefully this will help. I also have a water section, which is broken down Monday through Sunday as well. And each day has 8 squares. One square represents 1 glass of water. So my goal is to drink 8 glasses of water a day. And each time I do, I get to shade in 1 square for that day. Hopefully, by the end of the week, all squares are shaded in. I also left a to-do area because I do like to write down my to-do list sometime, so I like having a little section for that. And then the very bottom had some space, so I gave it a notes section for any extra notes I may be wanting to write down. Now I'm just going through and I'm erasing everything and cleaning up the page. So I will be using this same template for each week for the rest of the month, but to save on time, I decided to skip that and go right to the end where I am doing February's recap page. This page is pretty simple. I just wrote February recap and then just drew a little design that sort of went along with the rest of the month. And then that one just gets left blank after you color in the hearts on the design, just so that at the end of the month you can go back and write down anything that you want to remember from February. And voila, February is finished. So here's a quick flip through so you can see the pages a little bit better. I know that filming over my shoulder makes it tough for you guys to see, and I'm trying to get better at that. The next few pages are blank because that's where those weekly spreads will go. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. Be sure to subscribe and also hit the bell for notification of when I upload new videos. Thanks, guys.